Day 23. It's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for the flower dance. Okay, everyone. I need you to pick. Are we going for Sophia? Or are we going for Penny? That's what we're going for. Wait, what? Why have you determined that you don't like salt on your Oreos? Sophia? Okay. Why would you salt your Oreos? I want to know that. Why did you put salt on your Oreos? The last game I completed off of stream would have been Just Cause 4, because I legitimately don't like playing Just Cause on stream. Because it's like a dick around game, and it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? There's no narrative for me to like throw into. They are salted caramel brownie Oreos. I did not salt them. So we're going after Sophia. That's as long as she's there. If she's not much I can do. Can't fix something like, oh, well, she wasn't at the thing, so I couldn't dance with her. Tomorrow we're all getting for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest west of the town where we held the dance. Arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you're interested. I don't know where the dance is held in this mod pack. I've completed Skyrim, Fallout 4, Neverwinter Nights 1, Dragon Age 1, 2, and 3, and KOTOR. Hey, are you excited for the Knights of the Old Republic, the remake or whatever they're making? I have no connection to Knights of the Old Republic. It was not a game that I played, but I have it on disc. Which kind of tells you a bit. I completed a knockoff Nintendogs. Was it for the Switch? I know there's a knockoff Nintendogs made by the same company for the Switch. I think I might want to play depending on feedback. Whoever's the celebrity for a time when the best Star Wars game is an RPG. Did you ever play Force Unleashed? I played that when it first came out. The music is so loud compared to you. I know, it's like, it's crazy loud. It just likes to do that. Like, on occasion, it'll be, like, really, really quiet. Like it is now. And then it's like, hey, I'm here. The music's a little bit everywhere. On top of it, we had to, like, reset parts of the mic. We good now, Kathy? Honestly, one of the best RPGs I've played, but I want them to make more, not remake something I've played. I enjoy the great graphics and reliving it maybe, but it's done, it's great, and it's a disappointment to just rehash old greats. Have they lost it? Can't they make games like that anymore? So it turns out that EA is not involved at all in doing the remake. It is a completely different story. I think that Disney has lost faith in EA in making their games. So, how are we doing, Kathy? We good now? Or do I need to turn it down some more? Seems okay? Okay. Making sure. It's kind of hard for me to check the volume against my own, like, mic, because I am inside my own head. It's really hard to check. See, and it's back up loud again. It just does that. It's like, hey, I'm here again. Don't forget me. No, I'm not attending the dance festival. I'm one of those people who hate people taking on franchises or making rebranding them. If you want any more proof of that, may I point out Philips CDI and how they handled Zelda back in the day. There's a reason why Nintendo does not... Dogs? Okay, that's what it was. There's a reason why Nintendo does not allow third parties to, like, take over main parts of their license. They'll do stuff like Cadence of Hyrule, and they'll do stuff like Hyrule Warriors. But, like, the amount of control that they have over that kind of stuff is insane. There's a reason why we never see any movies of that kind of stuff, because the last time that Nintendo gave franchise power for a movie adaptation, we all remember that. I hope at least we've all seen... I hope we all have seen, like, what the Super Mario Brothers movie did. Then we got Sonic. Sonic's not that bad. Yeah, but remember that, like, they could have changed that movie drastically. It could have been the movie that we all really saw where Sonic had teeth. There is a version of that movie where Sonic has some big-ass teeth. And we didn't get that version. We were lucky. We were spared. Stop stepping into the shoes of great people and vandalizing their work. Your eyes aren't bad, but they're not Tolkien's, they're not Gene Roddenberry's, they're not George Lucas, they're not George R. R. Martin. He could ever finish a book. Part of me feels like they made the trailer like that to get the hype around it, because it hardly postponed the movie's release date at all. I mean, a lot of that comes down to how rigging is done in those movies, and once you understand that a little bit better, it makes a lot more sense why they could do what they did. No, it was not an easy thing to fix, but they fixed it. That movie was already entirely rigged, so... Oh, Flame, if I may I point you at Bo Burnham's repeat stuff as to why no one does that? Why no one has an original idea anymore? Why it feels like everything is a rehash or a retread? Bo Burnham's repeat stuff is probably like the best allegory for that kind of stuff. We'll stop doing this stuff when it stops printing out money. We'll keep beating that dead horse. Yeah, a lot of that's just rigging. Like, once you know how rigging is done. Now, I mean, it does take a lot of processing power, but when you have AWS to help you, it's a bit of a different story. AWS does a lot of the rendering nowadays. Okay, I have to be on this other screen, so I cannot see in chat right now. Fair warning. I have 30 geodes, I think it was. 30 geodes. So this is going to be an earth crystal, Dwarvish helm, earth crystal, slate, thunder egg, iron ore, earth crystal, Granite. This will be Necoite. Earth crystal. Stone. Iron ore. Mudstone. Orpiment. 2 iron ores. A copper ore of 5. Another dwarvish helm. Earth crystal. Jagoite. Sandstone. Tin coal. 3 copper ore. 1 coal. 1 iron ore. Malachite. Thunder egg. Stone, coal, and sandstone. So many clicks.
So many clicks, so little time. What? Oh.
What? Oh, I changed it back over to the screen. He's getting a cancer stick. I'm not...
I didn't understand what that meant for a second.
Well, I can't say the word he was probably going to say on stream, okay? Capitals will sort that out as long as there are outlets that will take on Passport, YouTube, Netflix, Amazon Prime. Some people can smoke fast. That's what Blake at work does. Considering there are like 3 screens you could look at to see what's going on, yeah. So, in Hollywood, from what I understand, is that the producers, as they make stuff, are basically like told by the studios that you have to make X projects or X number of projects, and then we'll fund whatever passion projects you have. We'll fund at least one of them or whatever, and those tend to be the ones that are just kind of like weird. Or they can be auteurs like Quentin Tarantino, just kind of do their own thing anyway. Considering that's how that man operates. Well, Hollywood might end up as a has-been. I mean, to be fair, Hollywood has already kind of been there, done that kind of stuff. And at this point, it's just kind of a when are they going to figure it out themselves that they're there. You only have 1 heart. Yes, but you should have 2 hearts with me. So if they don't have 2 hearts, they won't dance with me, basically. Why? One of them will have 14 hearts by the end. They moved to AI written films, which has been fed with great works of the past. It might turn out, depending on the AI, that the fact that they might be their future, given their current trajectory, is sad. I mean, GPT-03 is looking pretty good right now, though it's very, I don't know what the word for it be, like, very, restricted on what you can and can't throw into it. But there's a lot of news articles nowadays that are written by AI that you cannot tell are written by humans, or are not written by humans. And it's a little scary once you realize that. Like, oh, like all of these films. Oh, we got another one. I got it. Oh, we got 2. I got it. We got 3. Oh god, I hate these. You removed the ban! Yeah, I did ban it. You were like, no, I got this one. I don't know, whatever. That's getting annoying. We've been live for 2 hours and we've had 5 of those. Oh, we should go into the thing. I wish we could see Sebastian so I could at least like get a heart with him. Though I know tomorrow we'll be getting one. Flame, how much have you looked into like the AI processing behind those articles and behind those like films? Yeah. Yeah, go figure. Twitch is currently suing whoever made that program that's creating them.
Is it just like exponentially?
Yeah, there's people who've gotten like 30 in one stream. And it's exponentially getting worse as time goes on.
See, the issue I have with it is that it's obviously a troll concern that all of them have the same, like, prefix.
Yeah, Haas 00312. Which,
or at least, like, a mid-fix.
also, this, remember the whole, the hate rating thing that's going on? There's currently thoughts that they might be connected to each other. But we honestly don't know, so... Going through them will put you on an IP spammers list. Whatever you do, do not click on those profiles and go to them because they log your IP address and they make you follow them. Or they can at least. At least that's what some people are reporting. Well, I wrote a thriller of someone who feeds an AI with leaked and released government documents to manufacture and viable conspiracy theories to disseminate misinformation. The government responds to such a threat, so I know a bit. Okay, I would say you're versed in it.
Just read it.
But yeah, like the realistic, like the realistic side of that stuff, it gets even weirder. Cause like that's not even the realm of science fiction anymore. It's almost 100% like an actual thing. But I don't know how up to date I am. You should look into the GPT-03 algorithm, which you feed it a set of data, and it can be any set of data, and it will try to generate as much information as you tell it. The way I've seen it be just like kind of bullshit used by the public was, hey, we're gonna generate a bunch of YouTube algorithm thumbnails and like titles, and it'll be like, here's some massive YouTubers, we're gonna throw every single one of their title in there, and it's going to try to parse the context for it.
I don't know what's going on if you just want to remove the alert for it.
That's fine. Have you ever read Snow Crash or anything by Cory Doctorow? If you want some like more up-to-date stuff, I mean it's up-to-date as far as like 2010, 2011 I think is his last one. Cory Doctorow of Boing Boing does a lot of work with that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you want some like AI kind of stuff, go read Snow Crash. I would definitely recommend Snow Crash if you want some like ideas of how to write proper sci-fi in a terrifying way. I think he also has a book called Big Brother, but I'm not 100% certain about that. But he writes about like surveillance states and that kind of stuff, and like how they affect our real worlds. I don't know if it's Cory Doctorow who wrote it, but Snow Crash. Actually, I can look up super quickly. Basically, look up Snow Crash. It's by Neil Stevenson. And then yeah, so Cory Doctorow wrote where is it? He's done a lot of work in the copyright world. Where is it? Is it Little Brother? I think it's Little Brother. Yeah, Little Brother is what it's called. From Cory Doctorow. It's more young adult than anything else, but like it discusses like how the real world would affect with stuff. What? Okay. Can I have some penne too? Okay. The Jim Carrey one about the numbers? You mean Room 23? Isn't that a supernatural thriller? Because he gets obsessed with the number 23 because 2 divided by 3 is 666. And then like his world starts turning upside down. It's a good movie, just not a good Jim Carrey movie. I haven't thought about that movie in a while. But yeah, that's the one where he gets obsessed with the number 23. There's a movie that's just called Pi, P-I, and it's pretty sci-fi thriller, and it deals with like God's formula is what they call it in the thing. It shows somewhat of a versatility. Yeah, but I mean, so did Cat in the Hat, or not Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
Was that Cat in the Hat? Was he in Cat in the Hat? No, that was Mike Myers. Yeah, when it comes to versatility, that's Grinch. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Like, yeah, that shows versatility too. Whether it's good versatility is a debate to have. I mean, there's an interview that Jim Carrey gave where he just is basically insane through the entire interview. And I know he's not the most stable guy in the world, but... Come on. We talked about food earlier. We have to talk about food at least once every stream. But as I've wrote it and going through the polishing stages, it'll be interesting, and by the time I'm capable of publishing, it'll be reality. Okay, so that's like, I don't know if you like played any of the Watchdog games or like Watchdog Legion, the newest game that came out. I'm not advocating you play that game. It's not a great game. It's great if you want to like go through London. But like as a game, it's okay. It's not as bad as Cyberpunk, but It could be better. There's so many games I play that they could be better. But that game opens up with the premise of what would happen if London, like, got attacked in a hack attack, and it, like, caused the entire world to go batshit insane, and, like, who can you trust? What everyone is useful, and all these kind of things, and it kind of takes the world at that stance of, okay, well, everyone is a vector to be used. Now, if you want to talk about books, we can talk about books. I am always one for talking about different kinds of books and good stories and that kind of stuff. Where's the fucking exit? Come on. Die, bat, die. There we go. That's also kind of the fear of writing anything in the sci-fi genre, is that, oh, the things that I write might just be true by the time I get finished writing it. Also, like, most sci-fi turns into dystopia without really trying. There's so much sci-fi that's just dystopia, because it's just kind of the way that sci-fi tends to. That's kind of the way our future thought tends to, is, well, we hope the future is good, but we don't necessarily know that. We hope. Well, my next part is post-apocalyptic world, but the World War III was started with EMP strikes and satellite takedowns before movement of troops to various foreign powers created an intranet with 5G. I mean, that's already a thing. We already have 5G. Also, it would not be an intranet, because that would mean that it's an internal network that only people on the inside of that network can reach. Basically a walled garden from the rest of the internet. Well, you want transparency in a government. That's kind of the whole, like, for the people, by the people thing. Now, there is a thing that's, like, theorized to exist called Internet 2, which is, like, the government probably has a better internet just sitting around that they're not explicitly telling us about. I wouldn't be shocked if it exists, but that's more conspiracy theory than anything else, so... Actually, an internet would be a closed-off system. If no one else can access what's on the inside of it, that would be less secure, except for everyone on the inside, which would be a walled-off garden. They could send off exactly what they wanted to the outside. That's kind of the thing about an intranet. You kind of control who's on the inside and outside of it. I might do a little bit with OPSEC. I might know a little bit about OPSEC, whether it's like here or there. Okay, so we chose Sophia as per what Kathy said. So we're going after Sophia on this next day.